Hi guys, welcome to yet another episode of the Graceful Bloom, a safe sacred space for everyone who want to grow and for everyone who want to become the best version of themselves. Kama kawaida, we post an episode after every 2 weeks, and today's episode is an awesome one because today we not only have a father on set, but he's also a community leader, he's a husband, and I'm sure he's a brother and a son to his parents, of course. And we want to talk all about fatherhood. And before we dive into the topic of the day, I want to introduce the beautiful people who have hosted us for this episode, and these are Berlin Homes, located in Rimuru. If you're looking for somewhere to go and relax, if you're looking for somewhere to go and unwind, mambo ni mengi, and sometimes we need to reset, we need to renew our minds, and that is why we are advertising Berlin Homes, ni B&Bs, and they have all the amenities that you might require. Feel free to contact them, and I am sure you will not regret if you make a booking for yourself or for your loved one. So, let us dive into the topic of the day. Karibu sana.
Asante. I am happy to be here.
Welcome.
Yes, I'm a very big fan of this podcast, and it's such a joy to be here.
And we appreciate your presence because we know uliacha mambo mingi ndivyo ukuje hapa leo.
Yes.
So, who is the man behind the name Governor P?
First of all, Governor is a nickname. It came about a few years ago, around 2009. I was doing the civic education on the new constitution before voting and promulgation of the same by the former president, Mwai Kibaki. So I used to tackle the topic on devolution. So I'll tell people the new positions we are forming, the new county governments, what governors are supposed to do, and I will jokingly tell people I want to become governor. So that's how governor came to be. But my actual birth names and official government names is Peter Mushendo Gideshi. Peter Mushendo Gideshi is a son of Kiambu. I was actually born, branded, and raised in Kiambu. I come from Ndeya ward in Limuru constituency. Yes. And I am a son of a pastor.
Wow.
Yes, my dad has been a pastor for as long as I know myself.
Wow.
So that's about 40 years plus ministering the gospel with the Kenya Assemblies of God. So Mushendo is a political expert. I am a governance expert. I deal with matters leadership and governance. And I do business. I do farming. I also work as a government officer at the Konza Technopolis Development Authority. And that's, in a nutshell, that's me.
That's you.
Yes, I am a father.
Of course.
I am a husband to one wife.
Yes. A very beautiful wife.
Yes.
Hello.
I am a brother to two sisters and one brother.
Two sisters and one brother. That makes you
I'm the firstborn of the family of four.
Of four.
The sisters are between us. My brother is the lastborn.
Wow, you're a firstborn.
Yes, I am.
Hey. Okay.
Yeah.
So there is so much about you that is I don't know what to say, but I always wanted to host a firstborn son in the podcast because it comes with a lot of responsibility.
There you have it.
And we are always talking about the firstborn daughter sometimes, maybe because I've never had a chance to maybe be in the presence of a firstborn son. So let me just ask you in a nutshell, like, how has been being a firstborn, how has been life being a firstborn? Let me just put it as
I know it's been crazy because you hear I'm a firstborn of a pastor who is a Pentecost pastor.
yes.
And you know, the mainstream churches are mostly organized services.
Yes.
Of course, they are guided by liturgy. They are guided by very well programmed corridor of events. On the other side, my father is a pastor of a Pentecostal assembly, a church called Kenya Assemblies of God. So, growing up as a firstborn in the family of a pastor is very challenging.
It is challenging.
Very challenging because I am born and I was raised at a time when the church is growing up. It's a small church. Our pastors in our church are full-time ministers. Very few people those days would take initiative of venturing into doing something else other than be a minister of the gospel. So we moved from, I am born actually in a place called Kimende in Kijabi Ward, Larry constituency. That's the origin of my mom and dad. So I was born there. My lower primary education, I did it in a place called Fadi Primary School from class 1 to class 3. Then when I was in class 3, because I would probably have the recollection right about from that time coming this way, my father was now officially posted to a church in the Gio in Deya.
Yes.
So December of 1991, we moved from Kimende and settled in the Gio in Deya. And I am a firstborn of a church that is a very small church. We was living in a rented place. Those days, for those who are from there, from those days would know that place was heavily invested with jiggers. So the first welcome was a crop of jiggers. Yeah. So we actually started life in there very hard way. Since I was born, I've always known my mom and dad to be daily farmers. So even when my mom got married, I'm told, he still found there were some cows at home my dad had kept. In fact, it is through daily farming that he was able to educate himself through East Africa School of Theology to become now a trained and an ordained minister. So our church was located in a place, still is at a place called the Gionia Gatora Primary. And the membership of the church came all the way from some parts of Sigona ward in Kikuyu, other parts of Kikuyu in Nachu, other parts of Deya, all the way to a place called Makutano. It's quite a huge walking distances. And that also meant that we had quite so many home cells, fellowships, as they call it. And all of them, being the pastor, you are required. There was one that was meeting on Tuesday, another one on Wednesday, women fellowship on Thursday, another fellowship on Friday, another on Saturday. So that meant that my parents were always on the move. I learned how to milk when I was in class 4.
You had to become
I had to know how to milk. I had to know how to prepare simple foods like ugari, rice and potatoes blended together, doing tea. So I started taking care of my siblings at a very early age. At class 4, I am just a very small boy. I am able to milk. So my parents would leave, probably I leave for school, come back at 5, I will find they have already left for fellowship. So we're supposed to feed the cows, do supper. By the time they are coming back, we would have eaten. My younger siblings, our last born, my brother, and our third born would probably have slept. So me and my sister called Tabby.
Okay.
Tabby now migrated to the US. I think this is her second. You should probably have known Tabby. Tabby worked for Graf Kosako here in Limuru. She was the manager of Graf Kosako sometime, but now migrated to the US. So we were the people, because we are almost the same age. I'm born in 83, my sister is born 85.
Oh, just
so
2 years.
Just 2 years. Even at some point, because I was not that good of a boy, we would find ourselves in the same class. So I have moved with my sister all the way from class 4, because I had to repeat class 4 for my papa to separate me from the boys I met when I came in India. So we've done from all the way from class 4, went to high school the same year, went to college the same year, and started life almost the same year. So being a firstborn of a pastor was very challenging, because it is not that your parents have construed or decided to be away most of the time, but the circumstances and the nature of their job. So it meant you had to grow way faster than you are supposed to grow. You had to bear responsibilities than you should. So that also introduced me to the highest form of leadership, because you needed, but also because coming from a Pentecostal church, you are coming from a place where your father is a pastor, you must attend church.
You must attend church.
You must attend church.
And this, you have this image that
there
you
is
should
a
protect.
lot of pressure that you need to be this well upright, flawless, perfect.
No room for mistakes.
And that pressure sometimes was too much for me. So your parents will not understand, because they expect you to emulate what they do. They expect you to be the ambassador of what they do. And there is also that small voice. Psychologists say that in every man there is a boy, and in every boy there is a man. So those times, you're supposed to grow too fast than your age. But there is still that boy in you that want to experience, that want to be a fury, you want to be naughty, you want to be so many things.
You are naughty.
But of course I have.
Very naughty.
So that pressure became too much. And you could not tell parents of those days. They aren't like parents of today, for those of us who are parents. Because we are raising kids in a greater flare of new tech, emerging tech things. I mean, today, your daughter, your son holds a remote. She can do so many things. Sometimes I watch my daughter flip the TV and I ask myself, is that part of the TV? Because she knows too much about a gadget I bought myself, but I have no idea. So those days, it was a taboo for parents to sit and talk about sex education with their kids. It was a no-go zone. It was a no-go zone. Those days, just your mom imagining you standing on the side of the road talking to a girl. Just imagining, not even knowing, to imagine. You are doing it.
You're in for a beating.
You are in for a beating. Just the thought of that he will tell you anything and you don't do it, or you intend to question it. You are in for something. And therefore, that also contributed to a lot of naughty boys coming up. Today, we don't have boys like us who are, I think, hard-headedness. Because some of us now, as a result of finding a way to escape from all this pressure and expectations and what everything, so I opted to become a don't care. One, I would tell you, I raised my siblings very well.
Yeah.
We created, one of the advantage I would say that my mom and dad were moving too much because of ministry. It also meant that we needed to be there for the four of us.
Yes,
So that
needed
also
to be there for each
provided
other.
a very beautiful bond between me and my siblings, the four of us to date. And because one of the things that my parents ensured is that we would grow up respecting each other. And those days, kids wanted to go and tell your mom, your dad, your sibling is doing this, your thing is. So the first person to get punishment was the person coming to say that so and so did this.
Because
So it was a deterrent that you don't have to go tell your parent all the petty things that have happened. So as a matter of being left together, we grew a bond that we also, even if we messed up, we would cover each other so that mom and dad will not know. And even if they know, they will know much later, and the punishment will be a bit lower in harshness because they are not angry as such. So I think being a firstborn in a house of a pastor is a challenging thing, very challenging, because everybody is looking up to you to be the man, to try and be the man your dad is. And then the worst thing is that man was so perfect in so many ways.
in so many ways. Do you
You
believe they
could,
were
man.
perfect, or did they
No, they were.
look perfect?
Mom and dad. I am now 43 years old. So I have had all the time to reflect on what was and what is.
Yeah.
And those guys have never changed a bit.
Not-
They are so perfect that being half the man my dad is a problem.
Is an
So
issue.
it's an issue. I mean, I probably will never be half the man I have seen. Part of it is, of course, is they were deep-rooted spiritually. They were very firm in what they believed in, and that's what he has preached all those years. And that man, even in the village, is flawless. If you ask those people who are in our age or close to the age of my brother in the village today, to provide role models, that man comes out as one of them.
Yeah.
So that tells you the challenge, because I was completely opposite of what he was when
Yes.
growing up.
And coming
If
into
you
coming into the topic of today, it's about the role fathers play in the community, in the society, and why fathers are very important in our society today.
Yeah.
I can hear you talking about your dad so passionately,
Yes.
because he seems like a role model to you
Yes.
and to so many
Yes.
other people.
Yes.
And in today's society, unapata that things are changing, and
Yes.
people have brought this permissiveness in the society that it is okay for you not to have a husband, it is okay for you to raise a child on your own as a woman. Like, what do you think about that history?
I have.
I don't need.
Well, I don't want to look like I want to belittle anybody, but personally, from my experience growing up, I think my father played a very important role to the
Yes.
person I am today. Because as I've told you, because of the pressure, at around class 5 there, those days, I was very small. I was very short when I was in school. Yeah, I should have brought an old photo of mine for you to see. But there were so many big boys
Yeah.
going to school that time. So the influence became too much that I felt when I would visit my cousins back in Kimende, they used to leave school at class 5 to go and do potato farming, carrot farming, because the area is good with those farming. So by the time most of us are struggling to join high school, some of them were making money. So At class 5, I attempted to refuse to go to school.
Be a business person.
I did not see the need to go to school.
At class
At
5.
class 5. So you see, at class 5, when you have quite big boys, I remember one of the guy, I normally see him around, he's called Kamano. Refused to go to school at class 5. And he never came back between. So I'm like, why am I in school? What am I doing in school? Why are they forcing me to go to school? Then the head teacher was Mr. Mwangi, this huge, gigantic fellow who would immediately call. Now let me tell you the worst. The worst was that I'm refusing to go to school, and we are living literally behind the school. I could call my brother or my sister from the school fence and they would hear. So if I refused to go to school, a class teacher who was a friend of my dad is called Mr. Gilbert Nganga. He's an elder with the Presbyterian Church today. We are very good friends. Would literally walk home and tell my dad, I can see your son in school. So the silliness of, I would run away, steal a few coins from mom and dad's bedroom to go and buy myself some soda. There was a very famous cake, used to be called Kamongo. It was made by a bakery that was closed, used to be in Kikuyu, called Levila's Bakery. So go buy some soda and that Kamongo cake, and then go down to a place called Goirofi where there is the Rift Valley, Goirobi Uko. Spend the day loitering there, and then ensure you come in the evening when people are just about to go and sleep. So we started running up and down with my parents. And my father once told me that, I am gonna kill you. You go 6 feet under and I go to jail. But both of us will not we are not going to live in this house when you're not going to school. So my father worked very hard to panobate me into accepting to go back to school. And I was very bright between. I was very bright. I don't know whether it's called the Terry High School. I can't remember. I was invited to a high school, I think it was a provincial school in Embu. Though I ended up going to the Gio Boys, not far from where I live. So my father panobate me until I finished class 8. That was back in 1997. And joined the Gio Boys.
1997.
Yeah.
Okay. I was 1 year old.
That's how you can see you are dealing with ancestors.
Not really.
No, just on a lighter note. So I joined Form 1 1998. That was the year the biggest rain of our time came, called El Nino. Yes. Came in 1998. When you are 2 years old, lest we forget.
Yes.
You are 2 or 3 years old.
I was 1 year old.
1 year old. So
in 1997, I was 1 year old.
Yes. So we high school. It was drama after drama in school. My dad was in and out of school. One time, my principal in high school passed on early this year. We just laid to him to rest. It's called S.C. Kamau. He is one of the best disciplinarians I have met in my life. So my father was in and out of school because my mom saw never to come to school, to high school, because of my cases.
She was tired.
Yeah,
she gave up.
No, she even decided I will not participate. You deal with your papa. So I have walked a journey with that man. It was that serious that I came from home to do my KCSE. I was sent home around second term. Immediately, I think after our MOOCs, so I came from home to do my final exams. Then after that, we were sent to Guthairera Technical Institute in Nderu, AIC Nderu, to do our computer classes. You can imagine we are that old that we were doing modules of Windows 98. Windows 98 was the biggest operating system of those days. During our time is when internet started streaming into cybers. We would see our first cybers around that time. There was the first phones were 1999. I think that's around when Safaricom started operating. So the very first phones were phones, it was Sony Ericsson and Sagem, very big things and what have you. So we would, my dad works with me, I go there, I was doing computer, I was doing a bit of electrical installations as grade exams. Then I later joined Kiambu Institute of Science and Technology to pursue electrical engineering, power option in KIST. I would study in KIST for 2 years. And then I left KIST. Still working with my dad. We are farming with him.
Wow.
We, those things. So, as a matter of fact, without that man, because as I told you, it was very hard, growing up. Life was very difficult because the church was small. You would not rely on the church to actually help you out. So what happened is that my dad became a very serious farmer, daily farmer, to date. Even if you walk to his house today, there is over 20 cows there. Wow. So he has been a daily farmer my entire life. So you won't believe that daily farming got me and my sister Tabe through high school.
Wow.
And then subsequently, because my dad was a theology graduate and majored in theology and biblical translations. So he got a job with the Bible Society of Kenya, now known as Biblica. So again, at time he got that job, my sister, our dad born Esther, joined Mililiki High School. My last born brother is the one who was fortunate to go to the group of schools.
Yeah,
so he's taken to the academy.
in my next life, I want to be a last born.
So every one single of us at home, the four of us, we owe our debt of gratitude to our dad and our mom. And the two of them, because as dad would be out there looking for money to educate us, mom was the one who was managing the farm, keeping us at bay, ensured that we were very clean. We did not have much growing up, but we were a very clean family. So I look at my life and I ask myself, I adore my mom so much, but probably if it was up to mom, she would have given up on me because of the level of high-headedness I had. But dad, regardless, not just struggling with you, praying for you, trying to give you guidance, and therefore, I have no issue with the new trends, especially with the young girls and women who I just want to get a man out there, probably get pregnant, and he will not even know he is the dad. I want to raise my son alone. When God intended that a child will have a father and a mother, there are things that a father will do, a mom will not do. Yes. They are. And then I have told you I've been brought up in a spiritual background.
Yes.
Just like traditional Kikuyu,
Yes.
even the Hillbillies, who are the basis of the faith-based Christianity, they believe, just like a Kikuyu traditional man would believe, that the blessings of any child are not carried by the mother, they are carried by the father. That, that is something people need to understand. And I will take you back, because part of growing up in our home is understanding something called the homiletics of preaching. They are called preaching homiletics. You needed to understand the basic knowledge on how a sermon is prepared.
Yes.
Whether it is a full sermon at church, whether it is a sermonade at an event, you needed to understand a few things that would come into. So those are things we were taught by the theologian in my father.
Yes.
So when you look, even if you have to go back to the Bible, and you realize that when Adam and Eve ate the fruit, the one at the center of Eden, there is some curses in that scripture where the devil, in the name of the snake, was cast.
Yes.
They say that you will be crawling the earth. And then the woman was cast and would tell you, you will labor for the fruits of your womb. But do you know a man was never cast? The only thing, I'm inviting you to read the Bible. Okay. The Bible says the only thing the man was told, you will eat, you will work hard for the fruits, for you. You will work hard for you to eat.
Is
for
hard working?
Hard working. No. It's not a curse. Let me tell you.
Toiling.
Let me tell you. They say in what do you call it, in biology, it is the man who determines whether a child born will be a woman or will be a girl.
Sure.
It is because the man spiritually was blessed to be the person who is producing. He is blessed to be the determinant of a generation. And that is the reason why a man was never cast. Because had God cast a man, other than telling him you will labor for what you eat, had God cast his generations, because God had all the authority to curse a man and tell you, I will curse anything that you bore, anything that you bring forth. God knew if he cast a man, he cast an entire generation. So a man was never cast. He was just told, you will labor for what you eat. But what the generation you carry in your body is not cast, because the blessing of anyone brought to this world is bestowed on that man. And it is not to say that those people who do not know who their fathers are not blessed or
Actually, I wanted to come
are
there.
not blessed at all.
Yeah.
But there is also that joy. There is a special something that comes with having a father, a father who has prayed a lot in your life, a father who, because let me tell you the danger. Today, I am that guy who looks for perfection in the house. I've taken a lot of years to build my home because of something called perfection. I wanted to do a home that is in what was in my mind. I want to ensure that it is done. Even now, I'm not done doing it. I continue to get it to what was in my mind. But I find myself behaving so much like my father, because he had a very serious influence on who I am, what kind of a father I am, what kind of a husband I am. By looking at how my father has brought up the family, it has impacted on me, on how I behave, because my father is also a perfectionist like me. So I want to imagine you're growing up without a father. You are growing up without the experiences of a father. I want you to imagine that for you to become a good father to
your children.
your children, you become a good husband to your wife, you will probably have to struggle so much to look for that person that
Your
you look
identity.
upon.
You will
What is
struggle
your
with
identity? You
identity.
will struggle with your identity. I looked this year at the divorce rate of this country. We are receiving 20,000 divorce every quarter of an year. We are receiving 20,000. 20,000. These are divorces that are coming out of people who took time to go to the AG, who took time to go to church and get married. Because divorcees are not being asked by those who are in traditional marriages. These are people who officially got married. What is it that they found in marriage that they are running away from?
Yeah. What is it?
What is it?
So hard maybe to work on.
These are some of the things. I'll give you an example of things that are lacking families, and you will find people are not becoming good husbands, good fathers. It is, people seem to think that you do not look at small issues. For instance, I want you to imagine a marriage where a lastborn married a lastborn.
A lastborn marries a lastborn.
That is a lastborn. A lastborn marries a firstborn. There's a lot of differences because one is coming from a pampered Ella, another one is coming from an Ella of being responsible.
Yes, where you have to deal
Where
with
you have
life.
to do. So I'm like, marriage is not just built by love and that good feeling.
Yeah,
that
cuddles and giggles all
cuddles,
the time.
outing,
Yeah,
music,
dates.
what. It has to be built on how have you been brought up? How is Jets brought up?
Yes.
How is Bushendo brought up?
Yes.
For instance, I knew from day one I will not marry someone who does not believe in the faith I believe in.
Yeah.
Because
You not
even
be aligned.
assume, for the sake of assuming, you do not become born again like your parents, but by being brought up in a house for 20 years full of faith, your behavior patterns
condition.
and your conditions, the way your conditions is that. So if you today meet Jets, who is a Muslim or who is a Hindu, I mean, beautiful, outgoing, fun, but faith, that is the first red flag. The first red flag. And that's why you see, if a Presbyterian marries a Catholic, at some point one will have to give in.
Yeah. One must influence
You
the other.
one will influence the other because matters, faith,
Yes.
are things you look at.
Are you aligned?
Are you aligned? And also plays a very big role on how you bring up your children.
Yes.
Do you have the same agenda? Do you believe in the same values as raising your children? I've been brought up in a place where fathers find it comfortable to do drinks with the children. Moratina, those things. I mean, it is normal for that family. So how do you expect that that person will also raise his children?
Same.
So being a father is one of the most fulfilling job one can ever have.
Yes.
I am a father of one.
You're a father of one.
Yes, a beautiful daughter called Vanessa. She's turning 9 this year, 9th of October this year. Wow. She'll be 9 years. She's in grade 4 now.
Wow.
And I've done so many things in life. I've done politics. I am in the philanthropy space, doing educating kids, helping people. I love doing that. Okay. I know changing somebody's life or making something or doing something that will turn somebody's life around is very fulfilling. But being a father is, I mean, it's just something you cannot really explain. It's just a feeling.
So what is hard, politics or raising?
No, raising a child is very hard.
It's hard.
It's very hard.
Very hard.
I will tell you, especially if you create a bond with your child, you are very, you you are at a very shaky place where you feel I want to be a very good role model.
To this
So
child.
that means I have to balance everything I do.
Yes.
The nature of politics is that in this country, especially when you take sides, is that we are human nature in Kenyan politics. People go overboard.
Yes.
People will insult you. People will call you names.
People will ruin your image.
Yes, people. There is always that temptation to answer them. So we are living in an era where my daughter is able to go to YouTube and
find everything.
and find content. What did my dad say on TV this morning, and all those things. So being in the public space and being a father is a very difficult job, because you're balancing it in a way, and you're asking myself, every content I put out there, whether it is on mainstream TV or whether it is on an interview or a press conference out there or something, it is something. Is it something I would be comfortable if my daughter sitting next to me just flip it on YouTube? Is it content I would be comfortable with her watching? What kind of a man would I want my daughter to interpret? My daughter, I've told you, 9 years. I have just seen, she has a YouTube page. I've seen, I think she has gotten, 50 subscribers. Now she's so happy. But so that tells you, you are not dealing with the 9-year-old of those years that we were. That girl has an account on YouTube. She can actually edit. At 9, she can edit. She's, I think now, since she can even type with a better speed than myself. That's the generation you're bringing up. So I don't want to put an image in her mind that she would like question who I am. So I have made it my mission. In fact, my contract with my retro girl is, most people do a lot of earning so that they have something to raise their children.
Yes.
I have sworn to myself as Mushendo and father to Vanessa. I am not working to leave my child an inheritance. No. I am working to ensure we live a good life.
Yes.
But the contract I have with her is the same one my dad had with us, of quality education. You hear we went to the year without anything. We went as people who are renting. Today, all of us, myself, mom, dad, all of us have a place to call our own. So, because of education, because of being exposed to leadership. And therefore, we have been able to achieve what we have been able to achieve because we went to school. So, I owe her quality education as a parent. I owe her bringing her up in good morals and setting a good example to her so that she can grow emulating what I do and how I live.
So this makes me understand that it is not all about providing the
school
fees and the money.
Let me ask you, Jet. Right now, I'm not sure whether you have a man or something, but I'm saying right now, I have known you in this business I've been your customer for a long time. You earn your money. So assuming you have a kid, you are probably able to provide for that kid. So it's not just about providing. Because today women are getting good jobs. They are working. I know of a friend here in Limuru working online and borrowing some couple of hundreds of thousands every month. So it's fathers are not, provision of basic needs is just a small part. It's
part of it.
It's part of it, not the whole of it.
Because I have met
Because let me tell you, there is very big difference between being a dad and being a father.
Okay, which one is better?
Being a father, they are the basic things. You father the kid, you probably provide. But being a dad
You
over
have to be
someone.
present.
It is you fathered that kid, you provide for that kid, you create time
For that
for
child.
that child. You are part and parcel of the life of that child. And that means being a dad is not being the cool. You know, I hear people say, I want to be a cool dad. Sometimes being a parent and parenting becomes hard. It's not being cool. It is being able to tell your child you cannot go. Well, the generation of today believes in pampering children.
Yes.
I am an old school. I still punish my little girl when she messes up. And I am that guy who, I get home early, say 1, I go to the school to see the progress of my daughter. If I find there is a small issues there and there, we will do the punishment in school, because I believe that I am not just a cool dad when I am taking her on trips, when I am taking her on vacations, when I'm taking her on outings. I believe it is also my responsibility to school her when she does not do the right thing.
Sure.
So one of the biggest problems with our generation, which I am in, that's the generation of 35 and above today, is that we have learned, we have given ourselves the responsibility of learning up and down to look for money.
Yes, and this is where most fathers forget
Yes.
that there is this aspect of being there emotionally,
Yes.
and being there to guide your child, not just providing the money and the school fees, and then you take yourself out of the equation. You get?
Yeah.
Because there are fathers who assume that as long as you have a roof above your head, as long as your school fees is paid, then everything else.
No, that's not being a dad.
Yes.
It's not even being a father. You are just providing, then what? Because let me tell you, the biggest attribute people take away from you, it is your behaviors.
True.
It is what are the traits, what is the set of behavior and character that defines Jet.
Yes.
That is what people see. That is what they actually call you.
Yes.
Because today, most fathers, and this is the thing, I saw so many years ago, I don't know why we don't do it these days. If your father worked in Mombasa, because I have friends who fathers worked out of town as far as Kisumu when I was growing up, you will find that at the end of the month, because most people would not get to come home, their moms would travel to where the fathers worked. And that is how their healthy relationships as parents worked. Because there was that feeling of, if I cannot come, my wife can come. I will come, spend the weekend, get the money to come back and pay school fees. The father gets every 2 months, gets an opportunity, comes home to spend time with. And you imagine today, somebody has a family in Deya, works in Thika, but can go for a whole month without coming home. It doesn't make sense. Because if you work in Thika and maybe you are not lucky enough to drive, you can at least have every weekend come home.
Yes.
But you will find that we are working from Monday to Friday. Then Friday is now known as Friday. So once you are done, people go crabbing.
Yeah.
If they are not going to crabbing, they are going to do park and chill. If they are not doing park and chill, they are home parties. So Saturday morning, they are nursing hangovers. By the time they are done, around 12, they want to take the car to a car wash for detailing. Have a shave. Then from there, you go for what. You are back at Saturday night. Kids are sleeping. In the morning, they leave you sleeping, they go to church. By the time they go to church, you have left to catch up with your friends. By the time you come back, they are preparing for going
For,
to
for
school, so
and
they
you're
go out there.
preparing to go back to work.
The cycle repeats the following week, and before you know it, a whole year has just gone by.
And you've not been a
You
present
have not been
dad.
a present dad. You just live in the same house. You are roommates with your kids.
Yes.
And I think that is when I see schools burning, when I see people wanting to tell, a student wanting to terrorize other students today, it is a true testament of the absent parent.
Yes.
In us, especially dad. It is a true, today you'll be surprised now, most of the schools that have burned down in the last wave were girls' schools.
They were girls' schools.
They were not even
And it
boys'
is
schools.
so sad. It is so sad.
So I would want to say this, even to the ladies who are now quote unquote Miss Independent.
Miss Independent.
If you fathered a kid with anyone, please, unless they are a hopeless case of a man, let your kid get that opportunity to be with their father. If you don't want them to be part and parcel, it is not your intention. Let your kid have a role model of an uncle, but an image of a father that they can live to emulate. How to become a man tomorrow, how to become a man in, because today, as I told you, the reason why you have so many and high rate of divorces and separations, it is because women are getting married. When they get to their houses, they realize the firstborn, the lastborn in him is still in him. He's not behaving like that husband.
He's still
lastborn.
lastborn.
He's still lastborn. And I mean, he's lastborn in everything.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I am looking at it that you brought up a son without an image to emulate as a father. How do you expect that person to perform the duties of a husband, the duties of a father in the perfect way, if you have not exposed them in an environment where they learn what men are supposed to do? I keep telling people, if you don't have a father figure for your son, specifically for sons, expose them to these talks, training, where they get to see, expose them to people who can train them. What entails a father.
But in this case, you're a dad to a girl.
Yes.
So how do you think that, okay, how do I put this? Like, how do you raise your child to influence maybe the kind of partner they will choose in the future?
Yes.
How are you there for them?
Yes.
To ensure that they are not lacking in anything, like
Yes.
in terms of mentally, like what would you wish that every girl
Yes.
had from their own father?
Let me say this. Most girls, including yourself, maybe your own father or your uncle, some fatherly figure when you're growing up, whoever that man was, whoever that was close to you, will influence you so much on what kind of men do you interact with in life. The fathers plays a very big role into, because let me tell you, what kind of a behavior will your daughter be looking for in men? Because a present dad, a present father, makes your daughter feel safe when they are with you.
Yes.
My daughter, if she comes home and I don't get home early, she will call. Hey, Daddy, how are you? What time are you coming? Those things. Providing that space for her, feeling her, making her feel that she's secure. That's one. So I wake up one morning, get her ready, and I take her out for just her, not even without the mom. I'll put her in my car and I'll take her to a high-end restaurant.
Wow.
Yes,
That is so
yes,
nice.
yes. Yeah, I will wake up one morning and tell her, let's go do breakfast out. Let's, it's not that you're doing it for fun. I don't do it for fun. I'm trying to put in her mind the kind of value she would look. So tomorrow,
You're putting the bar
yes,
so
the bar,
high.
put the bar so high so
Yeah.
that your daughter is exposed to these things before.
Yeah.
I have a conversation with her on, she's 9, she's now turning 9. I'm having a conversation with her on boyfriends and girlfriends. Because they are watching these things
they're
on YouTube. I recently reported another cartoon I saw on one of the database of those cartoons that is exposing children to the new sex orientations.
Yeah.
So these things, they are no longer news to them.
They are not news.
Otherwise, tell me, why are young girls, including mine, dancing and singing bongo and other music as if they are the one who wrote them? You're seeing those girls dancing and liming on those music. So
And small Cindy will be there singing siaka siaka.
so these people exactly. So these kids, they know these things.
They know.
So it is no longer a request. It is no longer a choice. It is mandatory for parents and especially dads to speak to your children on the sexual matters, because sex education is now not a taboo anymore.
Yeah.
The more you decide to keep away from it, the more you become distant with your children.
Yes.
I keep asking people now because young boys in high school are now having girlfriends. At this time and age, do you wanna hear of stories, or are you in the safe side when your daughter tells me that I want to go see a movie with so and so at this time and age? So what I am trying to do is establish a relationship with my little girl that there is no topic that is off limit with her,
dad.
with dad. There is no
Yeah.
topic that is off limit with dad.
Yes.
I specifically want, in fact, the law in the house is that if you want something from mom, you don't come telling me. I tell mom you want this. Go ask your mom. If you want something from me, don't go tell. If your mom comes tell me you want this, I normally don't buy. I will tell her your mom is doing it because you told her. Establishing a direct communication channel with her that she can speak about everything. So I ensure that even if, because my work also entails a lot of moving, traveling outside the country and all that, every day, the first question in its own is, hi, how was school? Tell me, we did this, we did this revision. Did you pray? Yes, we prayed hide and seek with so and so. It is not that I want to internalize the details, but I want to create a culture of knowing that I am interested in knowing what your life entailed and what you have done. I'm not doing that for now. Because you establish a direct communication channel with your children. It means even later in life when they are matured up, they will not. We are coming from a generation where
silence was the order of the day.
Do you know how many times growing up did you hug your parents?
Let me tell you. My dad, I never got to hug my dad. May his soul rest in peace. I never even got to meet him.
Yes.
But my mom, I have hugged my mom once in my entire
That's
life.
the generation. That's the generation. The generation of today, because of the absenteeism parenting, they are looking for that warmth from other places you don't want to know.
And sometimes they end up in
very bad places. So simple things
they matter.
That you need to do. Hugging your kid.
Yeah. So how
making
often do you tell
my
your
daughter
you love
my daughter
her?
should, every time I'm at home, before going to bed, hugs me. When she wakes up, prepares in her room, Probably if I'm not awakened, she will have her breakfast and then has to come to the bedroom to say goodbye, and I wish her a good day and give her a good hug. The reason I'm doing that is that I don't want to leave us a space where she would feel somebody needs to fill that
gap.
They'll gap. I'm telling you, I pray to God to give me strength to make it very difficult. For those men who would want to meet my daughter, they have to work hard.
Already have had it
They have to work hard. Otherwise, there is no other responsibility spiritually given to me greater than that. In fact, people don't know that not taking care of your family comes with a curse in the Bible.
Yes.
So that it's a higher calling to be a father. And for you to be a good father, it meant that somebody else have to nurture you to be who you are.
Yes.
Somebody else has to nurture you to be who you are. I am brought up in a house full of love, that every holiday when school is closed, my brother has 2 kids, my sister has 2 kids, all of them, they come to my house. And I will live with them the entire, like right now after they close, they will go for some holiday in Mombasa. The idea is that God has given us an opportunity to be parents, and it is a responsibility which is very huge. It is a responsibility which requires you to be very intentional as a parent, because we will not be like our parents. They are from another school of thoughts and orientation. We are in a place where those days there were no phones, there were no nothing.
We were not so
your kid had no alternative than to do what you are telling them. Today, decide to be away from your parents. From your kids. They will look for solace everywhere. And anywhere. There are people who are waiting on the peripheries to show them fake happiness. And then, we are having cases of depression. We have cases of suicides. It is because of the absenteeism in parenting that we have not, raised our kids in a grounding where they know that if challenges come, you can talk to my dad.
And how do you balance between creating a warm environment where your daughter is comfortable to talk about anything, and creating fear in her when you're disciplining?
It's a balancing act. I sometimes I never want to look at my daughter punishing her, because she gives you that look like, is this the same man who takes me out? Is this the same man who... And you see, these are the true realities of life. That if you provide a safe haven for them, even if you punish them, they will be angry for 2 minutes.
And then they will
realize this is my dad and what have you. So if you want your punishment to make sense to them, you must also be a very serious, present parent in their lives. This including even sitting down and doing movie nights with them. Some parents today ask most fathers, what is the favorite color of your child?
They don't know. Some don't even know how old
what is
their
the
child
favorite
is.
I have never had a problem buying shoes for my daughter. I know the size of official shoes.
You're very
sport.
You're
those things. I travel a lot outside the country, so means that if I go to do shopping, I have to know the right things, because you buy things in China or you buy in Dubai or wherever, you will never take them back. So make it your business to know the small things about your children. My daughter loves dancing. So part of the curriculum, the extra curriculum in school you pay for is dancing. Dancing. Play some violin or, those things. You have to play a very serious role, because what your child will become when they are your age will most likely be influenced by who you are in their lives. Let me tell you, do you know why parents are getting older and there is now a new trend in this country where children are taking you to elderly homes?
Yes.
Because you were never present.
They don't even know you.
They don't know you. They just know you as a father.
Yes.
So you provided money, you ran away. So they will take you jets to a retirement home. They provide money the same way
The
you
same way you provided
You
the
provided.
money. Because you are not there for them.
Yeah.
You have no bond.
So today, God help me, as long as my father and my mom lives, they will never go to a retirement home.
Because you have
Because I have experienced
their love,
and everything. So what you do today determines how your kids will treat you tomorrow.
Yes.
So I think it's a clarion call to the fathers
Yes.
to know that providing money is not half of
It is
your
not even
responsibility.
enough.
It's not even enough. Even those people who are in corridors of justice looking for child support, and maybe a father is there and you pride yourself in providing child support, you are providing child support to a stranger who you have not participated in life.
And while we are at that, do you think absent fathers or deadbeat fathers have the right to access their children? Let me assume that I grew up without a dad. He is well capable. Maybe he would have been present, but decided not to be present or whatsoever. Do you think that they should have a right to come
No,
into
if
my
you
life
decided not to be present, just stay out there. Don't try, because I've seen a few cases where a lady raises a kid, God blesses that young kid,
Yes.
and that person becomes successful.
Yes.
And they say success has many fathers.
Yeah.
So men are proud to say, that's my daughter, that's my, right? Raise a kid so that if she becomes something,
she will owe you some gratitude.
Yes. There's a Mzee friend of mine, is from the Gilbert, stays near Gospel Gardens here in Deya. It's called Morori. Morori is a role model of fathers who I saw raising their children, the little girls, with a lot of love. Those fathers who would move around, drive the kids around, teach them to drive. This morning I was talking to her daughter, who is a flight attendant with Emirates. That man is ever proud when that daughter comes home and they are moving around the village with her when she's off. He has all the reason to show her off, because he prayed a very invested something in her.
I think for men,
so there is no two way about it. If you don't play a role in the growing of your kid, you don't provide, you don't be there for the kids. When they are grown up and they are something, I don't think that is the time you come. It is at the prerogative of those kids to either bring you in their lives or choose not to bring.
Yes.
Because just making somebody, becoming a biological father of someone does not
anybody
make you...
can sire a
anybody
child.
can sire a child. It's the truth. It's the truth. They can sire a child. But it takes more than just siring a child into making that child something in life. So it's a very serious responsibility that men must now make serious.
Yes.
And take time, create time. I'll be very honest. I have intentionally decided nowadays, if a fellow man invites me for child dedication, child baptism, your child's birthday, I normally create time, because for me, it shows me an image on a father who has and is trying to be in the kid's life. 3 weeks ago, I was at, it's called the Oasis SDA in Karen. A friend of mine, Walter, I was with him where I was earlier in the day. We were dedicating the kid. He's a member of the SDA, his second born. And you could see the pride in that man when the kid was being dedicated. In fact, he was the one holding it, and was telling me the only canon duty and the responsibility I have that requires me to be there, it is this job. This is a job that will make me resign my workplace if I don't have space to sit with my kids. Those are, let me tell you, when you become old, the only real investment you will have made in life is your children.
Is my children.
Yeah.
So I have another question. You have one daughter. Like, would you want maybe to add more kids, or you're taking your time to raise this one, maybe to get to understand her better and to be available? I know you're a busy man, you work in between schedules, and maybe you just want to make sure your child gets your attention, you know, like, would you prefer having many kids or a few kids but be able to be fully present for all of them?
I think having many kids or not having, it's not really advised by how much you want to be in their presence, because it does not, you don't need to have one kid for you to have maximum attention. You can have as many, but of course got married at a time we were very seriously struggling with life, up and downs, trying to find the right footing so that you can build your life. So kind of felt around that time that I needed to have a certain level of measure of the issues, establish yourself. You don't want to bring a kid in this world to suffer and struggle. So said, this one is okay, let's struggle, let's set our bases. Maybe you never know. You never know. I want to have another one. But as of now, I am a very satisfied dad. I am honored to be able to provide not just basic and the needs of the children, but also provide the much needed guidance for that little girl to grow, protect and everything, and be
because
there.
Because that is a lot of things.
Exactly, exactly.
Provide security.
All of it.
I understand.
Yeah, so basically I'm like, sometimes for you to understand your kid, we are not experts in raising up kids.
Obviously, we are doing it for the first time.
We are doing it for the first time, but I've realized just being present allows you to run and understand how to raise a kid. My daughter is very bright at school, also very bright at life. I did not open her YouTube, neither did the mom. Her and I have a friend of mine called Lakiongo, and the boys are very good friends of mine. So they are ever in my house, my daughter is ever in their house. So they grow up knowing these things. So if you want to understand who your kids are, be there. Be present. Funny enough, yesterday I took my little daughter for processing of her passport. She was asking me 1,001 questions. Why are you taking passport for me now? We are raising a generation that is way brighter than we were in our age. A generation that is understanding AI. And you know, recently I saw Google deduct money from my M-Pesa. Google Play. When I checked, it was money deducted to renew the subscription of Chat GPT. Then I am like, maybe it's Mama Vanessa who did. But it was Vanessa, 9.
At 9. She's paying for Chat GPT.
Lights a story. She wants to put a story and Nini download a voice note on it, and because she knows her English may not be as perfect, puts it there and commands it to write. Then I am looking at that YouTube and I'm like, no, my daughter is bright, but this is too much perfect for her to be bright. That is the kind of generation we are raising. And that generation go missing in their lives for 1 year. You will not know them.
You will not understand.
You will not understand them. So I'll probably tell fathers out there, no, none of us is perfect. All of us
We are doing life for the first time.
we are doing it for the first time. But it starts by you being there.
Intentionality. Yes.
So if you are there, you may not know. But if you are there, the willingness to learn comes automatically. So I think that is a very huge responsibility that has been bestowed upon us. And for those of you who are yet to be fathers and want to be,
Yeah, please tell them.
please, if you are not ready to be a father,
Please
don't bring a kid to this world.
Hakuna haja.
There is no need.
I'm actually also like, if you're a woman and you honestly don't want to carry the responsibility, or you're not ready, don't bring the child in this life.
Yeah.
To struggle or suffer or just
Please
with
don't.
a lot of trauma.
Please don't. That kid is not qualified to come and become a problem to people. She does not need to suffer your bad decisions. So just ensure that if you bring a kid to this world, you have all the reason to be part and parcel of their lives. So that I learned an organization called Love for the Child Africa, or better known Love for the Child Association. Love for the Child Association is called LOCA, established LOCA 2015. We do a number of things. We educate kids in high school. In fact, our firstborn is called Godfrey, graduated with a computer engineering degree in JKUAT. We have been working with him to see if he's gonna go do masters at the Beijing International University in China. So we help kids pay school fees for kids, visit children homes, street feeding programs, and we also now do a bit of mentorships.
Which means you're not just fathering.
Yes. I just got I'm a godfather to a young man called Kiboi, who have recently graduated from Mount Kenya University with a degree in security studies. I was called by my former English teacher and class teacher, who is a head teacher now, telling me of a boy who has gone missing from class 8 in Kiawanda Primary School. So we traced him into wanting to become Chokora in Kikuyu because things were not well at home. So Pam talked to him. The teacher accepted to house him in his house. He was top of the class.
Wow, that is so.
So Love for the Child Africa has paid for his education from Jabini High School, Jabini Boys High School. Later joined Mount Kenya University, where we have been the lead person. He's graduated. I have now another young man doing electrical engineering at Kenyatta University. I have quite a number. We have taken 11 kids to university now, and we pay for them. We have just recently taken 6 kids to C1 National School, including a young boy from Garariga here who has joined the Alliance Boys High School. Point is that this has made me experience how the lad of life can be cruel to kids who are, however, bright, and they are meant to become something. Godfrey, I have helped him join Konza Technopolis, where I work as an intern. Hopefully, he has now interviewed for a job position there. believe he is going to get before he proceeds for his master's. He's doing coding and application development. Point I'm trying to say is that most of the kids we help, they necessarily needed not to suffer that. They are as a result of bad decisions made by parents. So if you're not ready to take your responsibility of the children, don't bring them. The world is not going to come to an end because you had one kid or you had two. The Bible says that go ye fill the world. Sio kwako, ni dunia.
World.
It is the world. So even as you're bringing kids up, bring kids that you can be able to bear the responsibility.
I agree.
We are currently doing a house for a family. I won't mention them because of courtesy. That family is in serious problems. But the couple has 7 kids. 7. We are doing a house for them. We'll probably need to do almost everything to ground them, to raise the 7 kids. But if your ability is able to bring up 1 kid or 2 kids, constrain yourself with that so that when your kids come, they do not lack resources to grow up well, in good health, in good parenting, because they don't have a house, so they all live in the same room. So growing up becomes difficult. That kid starts hating life way too young, and trying to change the mentality of that child becomes problematic. So I would probably say that let us be fair to kids before we bring them to this world. Let us think carefully. I see girls wanting to bear children for their boyfriends to prove anything. You don't need to prove love to someone by bearing a child, which is not something you have discussed on how you will raise the kids.
And that is a decision that you can never take back.
You can never take back.
You can't reverse.
You can. If you think of how many kids now that have become as a result of bad decisions. So I think basically, but being a father is an awesome thing.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
Even if I was thought to go back to square zero, it is one of the things I will still do.
Before we wind up, I want to ask something. You fathers, you stabilize the society.
Yes.
We need men, we need fathers. I can never lazima tu tuongee ukweli. Guys, we need fathers, we need husbands. We cannot do it on our own. So there is this...
ndio mnasema mtaki husbands.
In
fact, naona I was actually quarreling my friend akisema hashtag kwa kinandoa,
Okay, I feel like the society is also out there. Most of the time, if you look at things, people just talk about the negative side of the marriage. They don't talk about the positive sides or how the children will benefit from the setup. You see, so the world is just spreading the negativity, and that is why I think people like you should come out and also preach some positivity to neutralize hiki too.
No, we need to. It's not easy.
Yes.
It's not a walk in the park.
It is not a walk in the park.
But like me, I think I'm doing 12th year in marriage.
Oh.
Yes,
12.
yes. It's not easy.
It is not.
It is not supposed to be easy.
It is not supposed to be easy.
It is not supposed to be easy.
If it were easy, everyone would be married.
It's not supposed to be. But I will tell you 2 things that I have done that have shaped my life. Getting married and getting married because you want to.
You want to.
Not because of pressure.
Circumstances.
I married at 30.
At 30.
Yes, I
Na
got
haukuwa na
married.
pressure.
Sikuwa na pressure. Mabeshte wangu walikuwa naoa akiwa 24.
Wanakupea pressure.
Pressure. One of my friends, mtoto wake ashamaliza, rika yangu amemaliza uni. I mean not uni, high school, heading to university. So I would have a quarrel with mom and dad. Wewe. Nikki, when are you going to marry? Yes, you understand. Then I will tell them, I'm not marrying for you, mom.
Wow.
I'm marrying for me.
Yes.
So when the time is right, I'm the one who will tell you. So it's been a a struggle, because got married, lost job, have to square zero, you have to recalibrate your life, move from here to start so that you spring again. It's been a whole roller coaster, but it is worth, because I have never seen, unless you tell me, you show me, a wealthy man who is single.
They are not there.
They are not.
A wealthy man who is single.
They are not. And please note, I have intentionally used the word wealth,
not rich. I understand.
There is no wealthy man who is single. Because women, in their own way, determine and ground you as a man.
Yes.
Let me give you an example. In this town, our friends, ladies, who work, they get paid 15,000. Lakini ukiangalia dem, ako smart. Even when you get an opportunity to know what they are doing in life, unakuta mpaka somewhat, kwa hiyo 15,000 akona pesa kidogo, anasupportingi mamake, nini. Do you know why girls are able to live with 15,000? Because women by nature are consolidators. Women by nature are consolidators. It is very possible to give a lady a signed 1,000 shillings note to keep it for you, and in January and December she will still give you the same note. Mimi nipe ya chama, niweke kwa mfuko, na itumia next nitawarudishia hiyo ingine, itakuja kwa bank. Because men are not consolidators. So women, a woman, if she is looking to buy a washing machine which is 100,000, she's able to consolidate. Akiswea every month nilikuwa nikieka 4,000. Ni hizo. So they help you. They help if you get married to the right person. That person helps you ground you. They help you to expand. When I got married, I was renting. I have moved from renting to owning a palatial home, because you have a woman who is grounding you to be able to do this. So, young men, riches have expiry dates. Riches.
They have expired.
They have expiry date.
Yes.
Because riches is buying a nice car, material things, vacation in Dubai, vacation in South Africa. Those things. Wealth is where you are able to put your resources and they generate.
They
make some more for you. These things are not done. I want you to look at the famous Forbes magazine. The fifth rich people. It talks about the fifth rich people in Africa, 100 rich people in the world. All those people, they were once married. Even the owners of Amazon who recently divorced, they have money because they have built together. Do you know the wife was given 50% of the company? Because she has been able to ground the CEO of Amazon to build that entire thing. Yes. So as a young man, if you want to build a life, if you want to have wealth, the key is in getting a good woman to marry.
Yes.
And this thing of the version of women hashtagging kwa kinadoa and they just want to have kids without dads. That is, you're living, let me tell you. It is your choice, yes. But please remember that choice is affecting a life that you have
It's not
decided
all
to
about
bring. It's not all about you. You're bringing a life in the world. Did you stop and think what will happen to that life? Because you have decided, I don't want to get married, I just want to get a kid. We have so many fathers out here who have no idea their father had kids.
They
Na
don't
wanapetana
know. Okay,
nao.
they are absent for not knowing.
No, some of them would probably
They're
jump
innocent.
in
Yes.
if they knew. But some girl somewhere decided,
You will not
you
have
know,
access.
I want to have a kid looking like so and so.
He has nice
He has
genes.
nice genes. Please, let's not do this. Let's ensure that we are also fair to the kids we bring into this world.
Yes.
Yes.
So how can we appreciate fathers? Like, are fathers appreciated enough in the society? Like, where were Father's Day?
No, let me tell you, as a father and as a provider in my family, the biggest gift you get is not monetarily. It is that, even if it is that lunch, even if it is that letter, even if it's that drawing my daughter does,
From your daughter.
those they are small things, but they mean a lot. I know, as a father, I think being appreciated is those sentimental things, like I keep the cards I get from the little girl, the small letters, the small notes.
Because there is nothing your daughter
they are
can
very,
buy for
they
you,
are
you
very
can't buy for
sentimental to
yourself.
me.
Yeah.
And even her coming to wish me a happy Father's Day, you feel like you have achieved.
You've succeeded
Me and
in life.
Usain Bolt, it is like when he wins 100 meters and I get that from my daughter, we are in the same level of joy. So I think that's a higher calling that people must appreciate of being a father.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, mmesikia. I don't even know what to add to that, but I have taken a lot from the session, and I am sure, guys, you are watching. Mmesikia hii story ya kutaka kupigiwa makofi for the bare minimum. I think inafaa iishe. Like, if God makes you a dad, you're supposed to raise to the occasion, because I am sure where God leads, he provides. I'm
Yes.
sure haujawahi kosa.
Yes. I have never lacked anything for my daughter.
Haujakosa
My
because
daughter has not been sent home even when we were hustling and struggling.
yes.
God still made a
He
way.
makes a way for
Yeah.
you, because I can see you're not only supporting your daughter, but
Yes.
others in the society.
Exactly. And that's another thing. As a
People
father,
should know the secret.
yes, as a father,
Uh,
some of these things we do for posterity. I'll give you a good example. I've walked into Vigilant House once, the headquarters of the Kenya Police Service. I wanted some help with something. So the office I went to, I got a Mr. Odongo in that office. So introduced myself, my name is Peter Mushendo Gideshi. And he's like, hii Gideshi, una wakati nilikuwa nafanya kazi at Kikuyu Police Station as an OCS. There is a Gideshi who used to come to preach to us. Oh, we talked about, yes, he was like, that's my dad. Just like that, what I wanted was a bit trickier. It was simplified there and there, based on the character outward of my father toward other people. So I got help because of just being a son of someone known to be a reverend preaching to the Kenya police. So today I want to do things that if my daughter walks into an office 15 years from now, somebody will like, you are a daughter of so and so. So don't do anything so that you get paid now. Do posterity. Like the boys I have told you about, I have one simple contract with them. I want you to be role models for my little girl. The journey I have walked with you, the otherwise which your fathers would have walked with you, I also want you to walk with my daughter a journey when she is of age to do what you're doing. So it's also another thing.
It is not all about you.
I am working with a friend of mine and an age mate called Elda Kiongo. We work in an organization that deals with boys. Why did we do? I'm like, I am working so hard to bring my daughter, but there is a generation of young men who are supposed to marry our daughters when the time comes, who are deteriorating in society. So we have come together with an organization called Adopt a Boy. Why are we doing this? We are fathers of daughters. We want our children to have good men marry them. Those good men, it's not necessary that my daughter will be married in my village, but you want your daughter to be married by a good man? Create a good man also. Motto in life. And that's what fatherhood is all about.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have never really looked at it that way, and
Yeah.
now I think I get a deeper understanding of what you do.
Yeah.
I am sure they will also try and
Yes.
get it.
Yeah.
And this was a very good conversation. Thank you so much for creating time.
Most welcome. I felt I needed to come. People
Yes.
think we just do politics.
You don't just do politics.
No, you don't. Politics for me, I will be very honest, is a
Yes.
hobby.
It's a hobby.
It's a hobby. That's
So
why I'm not vying for any seat.
By the way, I asked you where the name governor came from, and I
Yeah.
also asked, are you vying for a seat?
I
And you
am.
refused.
Yes. I've been telling people in Limuru they think it's a joke. I, Peter Mushendu Kideshi, I'm not
You
vying.
don't want the
2020.
drama.
Maybe sometimes in future, but now I'm at a very critical stage where my child is about to transition from being a child into
To
teenagehood.
Wow.
Active politics will take you away from
Yes.
that experience.
Yes.
Active politics will reshape how you do your things,
Yeah.
because you are now becoming responsible to the public at will. That means that they will your private little private life left will be taken away from you. So I don't want that. I want to experience with my daughter as she's transitioning to the teenhood. The current political dispensation is toxic.
I agree.
It's a very toxic environment for elective leadership. I will, of course, continue to participate in giving my views on the Limuru leadership, the national leadership at large, because that is my area of expertise. I will continue doing programs. I am doing programs back at home, sponsored by government. Currently, Deya Sub-County, we are doing a modern digital hub. It's a 24 million worthy of a project, sponsored by Konza where I work. We are doing street lighting, another 34 million project of street lighting my village. So it does not, you don't need to, we are also actually doing a police station. We want to start doing a headquarters. We are working with affordable housing to do them.
Yes.
It's a clear testament and faith that you don't necessarily need to be elected to help a community.
I agree.
It is a question of the current position that you have. What are you doing with it? What are you doing with it? You don't need to convince a community to elect you to do something. The things I'm doing better than those elected.
Yes.
But I am not doing them because I don't want to be elected. I will not vie. In fact, I am telling people, if you ever hear Mushendo vying in 2027, he must be mad. I am not. Purely because I believe that I am able to help people where I am in government now. I want to be at the crucial time on transition of the family and what have you. I also want to build my wealth.
I agree also about you. It's about you
it's about
as well.
me. I want to ground myself. I'm 43. I am only 17 years away from retirement.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't want to work when retirement comes.
Yeah.
I want to eat my benefits.
Yes.
So,
you
I have the small coins I have. I am selfish enough not to throw them around looking for votes. I mean,
You just say this.
even the day I choose to vie, if I do, I will vie on a conscious mind of development.
Yes.
If people don't elect me because I did not give them money,
Well
so
and
be
good.
it.
Yeah.
It is not a matter of life and death
Yes.
to be elected.
Yes.
In any case, the percentage of elected people against our population is this minimum. Yeah.
So I know your daughter will watch this, and I know she knows that her dad, her dad loves her. I hope utasikia, baby girl. Your
Yes.
dad holds, like, I think she's a treasure to you. Nikisikia venye umeongea,
Yes.
she's a treasure.
Yes.
And you're making serious decisions
Yes.
considering her. She's in the equation. You're
Yes.
not doing everything selfishly.
Yes. I told
You're
you.
considering every
yes.
move.
I told you it's a higher calling to be a parent. I am so proud to be a father to a very beautiful girl called Vanessa Washeke, named after my mom. And one thing I and my siblings take home from our parents, we are taught as brought up as a very generous family.
Yes.
And even today, I was telling friends I don't go to super to buy things for mom. I will spend a whole hour shopping, and she will spend 30 minutes giving all of it away. Yes.
Yeah.
So I would rather send her money. If she has to give, let her go and buy.
She has to
So
go buy.
so
Wow.
I am proud to be a father to that little girl called Vanessa, and I saw to her that I want to give her the best I am able to. I probably may not give her the most costly in the world,
Yeah.
but I'll definitely give her everything I am able to give her, so that I am able to bring up a better person than I am in terms of provision of what she needs, provision of time for her, you know, being there for her most important events in life, because there is nothing else I will be judged of. By the way, for those who are believers like me, it is a responsibility that is very satisfying, but it's also a responsibility that comes with a curse if you don't take care of your offsprings.
Your cast.
So yeah, and those curses don't need to, they will happen by your kids throwing you in a retirement home where they see you twice in a year. Yeah, so I also want to alter and create a mentality in her that can be passed to other generations.
Yes.
So I want to promise my little girl
Talk to her.
that I want to be the best father there can be, an all-rounded father, not just in provision, but also in raising you up in a godly way, like I've been raised by my parents. The Bible says that raise a kid in a godly way and they will never deviate from it. I am a witness. Despite being crazy, I never deviated from that. So I want to promise my little girl that your dad, as long as I breathe, you will have the best dad there is in the world. Yes.
Wow, that was heavy. And guys, we can talk the whole day. Hatusimalize. And it has been such a joy to have you on set.
Thank you.
And we will continue to maybe come again and again on the set, because we still have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
We still have a lot of souls and young people maybe too. You can inspire someone. I'm sure you've inspired someone. Maybe a dad somewhere who have not been present will now take up the responsibility and be present in their child's lives. So guys, thank you so much for being with us up to this juncture. Kama hauja subscribe, please subscribe. Please share with your loved ones. It is the least you can do to support us, to support the Graceful Bloom community. Please guys, subscribe and share widely. Thank you so much, na until next time, nawapenda sana.